All right, Shalom. I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Ruchak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to all the hopeful elect, pushing out this word in truth and in sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. This is Brother Quad from the DC camp. Come back at you with another lesson, and I'm entitled this one, Hirelings and Wolves in Sheep Clothing, man. And this is, you know, is inspired, you know, by the prophets do. We constantly watching and we warning the flock, man. We see these wolves and these hirelings, man, ready to destroy the flock, man. You know, you got this guy Grandmaster Jay. All of a sudden now he knows he's an Israelite, you know, but he's teaching out, he's walking out people into destruction, you know, trying to lead a carnal route, bearing arms, man. All right, and then you got other Israelite leaders like Nate still denying the name of the Lord. All right, and then he's also now he's linking you and he's calling you what the FBI is calling us, man, Black Hebrew Israelites, and we always steered away from that, man, because you playing into their hands, man. So it's all coming together, man. These people are not sent of the Lord, and they are hirelings, man. You know, we believe that they sold out, man. Okay, now, excuse me. Let me get into a couple of scriptures. You know, I'm not gonna make this lesson too long, but this is Matthew 7. Salakia. This is Matthew 7 and verse 15. Oh, Salakia, I went to the wrong thing. It says, beware of false prophets which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravening wolves. You know? So this is a warning. The word beware is a warning, man. You're supposed to be aware of such, man. Let me see. This word, I'm gonna get the definition of beware. The word beware, it says be cautious and alert to risks of danger. Be on guard, man. So beware of false prophets. Remember the scriptures say many false prophets is entered into the world, man. They come to you in sheep's clothing. They're going to come to you as one of you. They're going to tell you you're an Israelite and all that. Now that this thing has this gospel has gone over to four corners, it's went global, and it has momentum, right? Now you're going to see these people talking about they Israelites, man. You know? But are they sent of the Most High? That's the question. You know? But inwardly they are ravening wolves. All right? Now, what do the wolves do? They want to destroy the sheep, man. The metaphor of the scripture say cruel, greedy, rapacious, destructive men, man. Because that's what they doing. They speaking according to their own hearts. All right? You get Jeremiah 23. Oh, snap. This is Jeremiah 23 verse 1. It says, woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture, saith Yahweh. And woe meaning destruction into them. You know? See, they doing that because they don't truly believe, man. You know? It says, verse 2, therefore thus saith Yahweh, power of Israel, against the pastors that feed my people. Ye have scattered my flock and driven them away and have not visited them. Behold, I will visit upon you the evil of your doings, saith Yahweh. And they're going to be judged for what they was doing, man. You know? I'm going to jump down. This is verse 16. It says, thus saith Yahweh of hosts, hearken not unto the words of the prophets that prophesy unto you. They make you vain. They speak a vision of their own heart and not out of the mouth of Yahweh. So this dude who talking about taking down, he want to take down America, when this dude actually tried to run for president before. All right, they're making you vain, man. Yeah, you gonna go to them because it looks nice, man. It looks like that's the way to do it, man. But it's moving you away from the commandments of the Lord, because that's not what the Lord said, and away from faith, man. It says they speak a vain vision of their own heart and not out of the mouth of the Lord. The Lord didn't say take up arms. What he said was you live by the sword, you die by the sword, man. That's what he said. Okay, he said if this was my kingdom, my servants will fight. And he gave us a commandment and a way to fight the good fight of faith, man. And then you want to go on talk about Nate. This dude is doubling down on the mark of the beast not being a microchip, man. You see? So whose side is he really on, man? You gonna have we trying to find the narrow and going through the straight gate, but many people gonna go into the wide, and you gonna have these people that's gonna lead you into the wide. All right. Let me see if I want more on this. Now that's all I wanted on that. You know, you gonna have teachers claiming to be the authorities and inspired by the Lord, same as with the old prophets, with Isaiah, Jeremiah. You know, even when Yahweh Shai was around, you had people speaking. Matter of fact, let me get that in Acts the 5th chapter. During the times of Yahweh Shai, to say, this is Acts 5, and I want to go to 30. Yep. Acts 5, verse 35, it says, and said unto them, ye men of Israel, take heed to yourselves what ye intend to do as touching these men. Therefore, before these days rose up Thaddeus, boasting himself to be somebody, to whom a number of men, about 400, joined themselves, who was slain, and all, as many as obeyed him, were scattered and brought to naught. And so that's what they doing. They scattering you. But if you hearkening to them, you gonna be destroyed right along with them. The blind lead the blind. They both gonna fall into a ditch. You know, it says many as obeyed him. If you believed in him, they were scattered, man. Thaddeus boasts himself to be somebody. Maybe this dude is Thaddeus, man, coming back into his lot. It says verse 37. After this man rose up Judas of Galilee in the days of taxing, and drew away much people after him. He also perished, and all, even as many as obeyed him, were dispersed, man. So these things is nothing new, and you're gonna have people that's gonna follow him. All right, but the scriptures say what? Follow not the multitude to do evil, and this is a warning to you, man. We've been out there teaching you. This dude comes out of nowhere, all right, and you following him because he's teaching, he's giving you those smooth words, man. All right, let me get that. This is 2 Timothy 4 and verse 3. It says, for the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but after their own lusts shall heap to themselves teachers having itching ears. And they shall turn away their ears from the truth and shall be turned to fables. So a lot of you is turning away from the truth, man, because you thinking, hey, it stems from your lack of faith, man. I had somebody talk to me the other day talking about something. Do you think we should get guns, man? What is that going to do? Besides get you mowed over, man. But to them, if they thinking calmly, they think that's the only way that they can be saved, even though they can't be saved that way, man. But they turn into fables. This dude talking about the stars and the moon, the planets was aligned. And they was in line with him. Like, who does this guy think he is, man? But see, that's them itching ears, man. And it makes you feel good. Why? Because y'all love death, man. But there's a way that seemeth right to the man, but the end thereof is the ways of death. That's just what it is, man. This is Acts 20 and verse 29. It says, "For I know this, that after my departing shall grievous wolves enter in among you, not sparing the flock. Also of your own selves shall men arise, speaking perverse things, to draw away disciples after them. Therefore watch and remember that by the space of 3 years I cease not to warn every one night and day with tears," man. And who is the ones that's been teaching daily, man, week in and week out for years, beginning with our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, man. So this Johnny come lately dude pops up and wants to hijack, like the elder Yashawamba said, he want to come in and steal the momentum of this truth, you know? But who was the ones been warning you, been telling you what's going on? Now that the things is happening, what we've been saying, now Jake want to come up and come up with their own doctrine, man. You know? See, these people are for themselves. They're not for the Lord, man. I had another one. Let me go to Philippians real quick. You know. Real quick, though, I want to get that word, too. That word, perverse. So I'll get bear with me. I went away from it. This is, but yeah, it says, after his departing, man, you know, after his departing, grievous wolves shall come in, and then they're going to come in from among you. But that's why, if you read up earlier, it said, take heed for yourselves and to the flock, man, which we became overseers. So we have to warn you, whether you like it or not, man. You got people that want to call us soft and scared. Come on, man. Are you serious? No, we just obeying the words of the Lord, man. The Lord said, be still and know that I am the Lord. Okay? Be ye angry and sin not. We have a commandment. And it's harder to wait and have faith on the Lord, man. You know? Let me get that word perverse. But yeah, you got wolves that's gonna come in, you know, and they not gonna spare the flock. They don't have you in mind, man. All right.
Strong's G 1294. Diastrepho. Diastrepho.
Yeah, it says to distort, turn aside, to oppose, plot against the saving purposes and plans of the Most High, and that's what they doing, man. They turning it, they twisting the doctrine, man, and we warning you we warning you from that, man. You know, Romans 16 verse 17, it says, "Now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which cause divisions and offenses contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned, and avoid them," man. He's speaking things contrary to the doctrine which we have learned. So is a lot of these other Israelite teachers, man. Cause I'm harping on this dude, Grandmaster Jay, because he just popped up, but Nate been doing it for years, and you want to double down on it, man. You know, now all of a sudden we black Hebrew Israelites. Come on, man. If y'all can't see this, then hey, you're gonna fall into destruction with them. All right. Now this is Philippians 2. This Philippians 2 in verse 19, it says, "But I trust in the Lord Yahushua to send Timotheus shortly unto you, that I also may be of good comfort when I know your state. For I have no man like-minded who would naturally care for your state. For all seek their own, not the things which are Yahushua Mashiach's. But ye know the proof of him, that as a son with the Father he hath served me in the gospel," right? Because Timothy, he had a like mind to care for the flock naturally, man. Like, hey, and that's why you got the names, man. We're not harping on the name Great Millstone, but it's to separate it, you know? It's to separate these different doctrines, these mindsets of these people, man. But Timotheus, I should say, you know, he he had the same mind, so he was comforted in that, man. But for the most part, most men, they don't care for the flock, man. They seek their own and not the things that are the Lord's, man. You know, Scripture say 2 Corinthians 6:3 that we supposed to give no offense in anything, man. That the ministry be not blamed. But here it is, you wanna now you could have left that to the black conscious community or whatever they wanted to do, man. But now you want to merge Israel into that wickedness, man. So now they going and then now you got and that combined with Nate that's calling us black BHI, you know. That's what the FBI calls us, man. And that's on the Project Megiddo. So, you know, they about to blame the ministry because of this, man. Which, you know, it's all prophecy, but we still gonna warn you, man. You know? They say they have a form of godliness, you know, but they denying the power thereof, man. From those men you're supposed to turn away from. All right? Let me get a couple more. I'm going to close. This is 2 Peter 2 and verse 1. It says, "But there were false prophets also among the people, even as there shall be false teachers among you, who privily shall bring in damnable heresies, even denying the Lord that bought them, and bring upon themselves swift destruction." All right? Let me get a couple of those words, man. Excuse me. Privily. It says to introduce or bring in secretly or craftily, man. Which this dude may be actually set up from the elites, man. Which you people, that's why the Apostle Holly did the video, Agent Provocateurs. You have no idea of COINTELPRO. This was actually government programs intended to infiltrate. All right? Controlled oppositions, man. Damnable, privily shall bring in damnable heresies, right? Which the word heresies.
Strong's G 139. Hyresis.
Which says the act of taking, capture, e.g., storming a city, choosing or choice that which is chosen. Here is the point. Dissensions arising from diversity of opinions and aims. You know, that's the heresies, man, and that's why I brought out that mark them which cause division. You know. All right, so let me keep going a little. It says that many shall follow their pernicious ways, by reason of whom the way of truth shall be evil spoken of. Yeah. So us having faith, now that's evil spoken of, man. All right. Waiting on the Lord, that's evil spoken of. You know? Oh, you going to sit up here and wait for the white man to kill you? The Most High said you supposed to have wisdom. No, the Lord said that he sent us as sheep among wolves, man. Matthew 10:16. "Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves," man. Harmless as doves. That's wise. Not taking up arms. You want to man. Hey, man, but hey, we doing our job. We giving you the warnings, man. You know. See, that's what the truth prophets. We gonna convert the sinners to the Most High, or at least, you know, strengthen you in faith. They try to strengthen you in carnality, man. You got these people. They don't, like the dude was saying. He said the things that was the truth. Some of the things that was the truth. You know. But you gotta see that ungodly, that unholy conduct that he has, man. Cause he's not sent by the word. You know, by the Most High. Okay. They pretty much feeding themselves, man. All right. Disguising himself as one of the sheep, man, as one of us, so he can enter in to the field, man. Gain entry, if you will. What does the scripture say? Damn, it just escaped my mind. Ah. But many people came into this thing, man. Snuck in, crept in unawares. That's how it goes, man. Many men crept in unawares, man. But that's why we got that to where, right now people not entering into the camps, man. And the Lord always was like that. You got to prove a friend. The scriptures was always telling us these things. Prove a friend. Don't be so hasty to credit them. You got some of these people that just want more members, and in 1 weekend they got garments, man. But I'm gonna close on this, man. This is John 10 and verse. You want to start from. So this whole thing is good, but I'm gonna start from 11. It says, "I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd giveth his life for the sheep. But he that is an hireling and not the shepherd, whose own sheep are not, whose own the sheep are not, seeth the wolf coming, and leaveth the sheep, and fleeth, and the wolf catcheth them, and scattereth the sheep," man. So here's again. This is a scattering. This is what Esau wants. He wants us to be scattered. When we all supposed to be like-minded and in one mind. Now let me get that word hireling, man.
Strong's G 3411. Misthotas. Misthotas.
Yeah, one hired or a hireling. And come on, man. You know what I'm trying to get. See this thing acting stupid right now. 1 second. There we go. It says the definition. See. Now it's taking all day for me the definition to come up. It's not even giving me a definition now. Okay, it says a person employed to do menial work, a person who works purely for material reward. Yeah, once he got his reward, that's why he gonna flee, man. A wage worker, good or bad, a hired servant. All right. That's all they giving us, man. But he that is an hireling and not the shepherd, whose own the sheep are not, seeth the wolf coming, and leaveth the sheep, and fleeth, and the wolf catcheth them, and scattereth the sheep. Because that's what they doing. They walking you right into a trap, man. The hireling fleeth because he is an hireling, and careth not for the sheep. Like we already read, they don't care for the sheep. They care for themselves. But this is Yahweh Shai. He said, "I am the good shepherd, and know my sheep, and am known of mine." So any of you that's getting caught up in this, you're not of the Lord's sheep, man. He's the good shepherd. He's the one who laid down his life. He's the one who gave, who was able to give us this wisdom, and we're supposed to wait on him, man. All right, and the Lord's gonna rise up to the prey, and He's already doing it. This place is falling simply by the words of the Lord, man. And there's gonna come a time when the Lord we're gonna be His battle axe and weapons of war. But right now, we're fighting the good fight of faith, and our weapons of our warfare is not carnal right now. All right. But I just wanted to do a video on that. As our job, we warning the flock, man. So with that, Lord willing, that was edifying. To the next one, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem Chakadash. And I want to say Shalom.